Aldo say, Tyson Green, R&B, it's going down, Westeros, what up? All my niggas, what up? Black Clan, Stockholm, Sweden, This been my life and it been there for a long time. Waited to watch right.
So we go. Hello, welcome to the Swagger with God news. My name is Aldo, colliander, coming to you straight from Sweden. Today I have my last show I'll be doing this year, 2016. So I'll be concentrating on 14 different subjects. And first one will be about a computer that I have, that got hacked. I don't know why, but it got hacked and I can't open it. It was like a ransom virus. They call it a malware virus that I got when I started working with this project. So it was that. So I was leaving the computer to different agencies to try to fix it, open it up, but it didn't work. They couldn't open it up. They needed some BIOS and stuff like that that we couldn't find because it was bought pretty cheap. The computer. It was like somebody else who had it before, so I had to just put it to rest. So I said RIP to that computer, I have to get a new one. It was an iMac, a very good iMac with a lot of good programs in it, and I had everything in it that I needed. But something happened that has never happened to me before. It got jacked some way. So that was the computer. I was very angry when that happened because that day, the friend that I bought it from, he was supposed to come and help me, and he didn't come and help me. We had an agreement when I bought the computer. We had an agreement that he would come and fix it because he was good at computers, or he is good at computers when it comes to Mac, but he didn't. So for me, that proved to me how loyal he was and stuff like that. I got angry, I said some stuff, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes you get into problems with friends and sometimes you don't. That's just the way it is. So I will talk more about the computer later. So we talk about the system. The system. To be honest, I don't have so much problem with the system. I think that people want to have a special life. Everybody wants the best in life. If they can get the best out of you, they will get the best out of you. If they want to destroy you, they will try to get the worst out of you, and they will try to paint you up as the worst person ever. So for me, it's like I don't have nothing against the system, to be honest. Let them do what they do, and I will do what I do, and that's just the way it is. So I cannot complain on the system because somebody told me to take up the system. I think for them, who told me to take up the system, was that they want to talk about equal justice and racism and stuff like that. That is, very highly talked about. But I can see it around me, on the same way that they see it. Because they live another life maybe or something like that, but I cannot see it. And I've been living in Sweden for 30 years. And it was just now, like, you start hearing about racism, like 8-9 years ago. They started talking about racism. Before that, it was all wonderful. It was like a forest, or it was like a city where you could go out and meet anyone you could meet. A Swedish girl, and become friends with her, have babies, and live together and have a good life, and then go separate ways. So for me, I don't see this racism. Everywhere I turn, I see kids who are mixed race, if they're Arabs, or if they're black, or if they're Chinese, or even Chinese, African, even Gypsy and Chinese. I've seen all kinds of mixes. So for me, I don't see this racism yet. So that's what I wanted to say about the system. The third point is that we build, me and my friends that I work with, we have expanded the Blackland to the Blackland Productions. Not just clothing, not just magazine, not just news, either now production. We're making beats and videos, so if you're interested of getting good quality videos or stuff like that, or even album cover or a mixtape cover or something like that, or you wanna do some collabs, just contact us by the Swag Over God News. Talk to us. We can do what we can see what we can do. And I had to talk about that. I had to talk about Swedish hip hop that I did before before I went online. I talked about Swedish hip hop, so it's on Facebook, on my Facebook page. You can follow me on that page, Aldo Colliander. That's where I go. And you have, we talked about Swedish hip hop a lot. We have a lot of good artists in Sweden, so that I know. Some guys, I can name some names. G. Dixon, we have Danny M, we have Abidas, we have Ken Ring, we have Ladimo, Aliamo, we have Khalifa, he's the best one now. We have me, Aldo Colliander, we have a lot of guys who are doing Swedish music and try to expand. Somebody's calling, excuse me. Yes, amigo. I'm live. I will call you back. Ciao. I'm sorry. It was one of my friends. So we have a lot of stuff. A lot of people who are doing what they are doing. Then we need to link up with people who make good videos to expand what we are doing for next year, to make better videos and stuff like that. We don't need to go into that. And 6 was my friends. Many of my friends, like they say, many of my friends has changed. They have changed since I came out. Many of them, they not turned against me, but many of them has become very self-sufficient in a way that can't be explained. But people change. Understand? If it's not for the money, if it's not for the fame, if it's not for the greed, if it's not for the jealousy, people change. You understand me? You can see that on the internet. You can see that amongst people you know yourself. So people change. So I cannot like blame them for becoming what they are becoming. You understand me? What they have become. So for me, that's very interesting to see that that's the way people work. And I respect that, because everybody's hungry, everybody wants money, everybody wants to be famous, everybody wants to be talked about, everybody wants to do something that others cannot do. And so I respect people who are trying to do what they're trying to do, you know, so it's nice. And what more, my family. My family is something that I love. My family is very, very unique set of people. They work in their own ways, and I love them for the ones they are. I love them for what they do. I love them for what they say about me. I love them for how they stand up for me. And my family is my family, and I'll always have their back. It's just some stuff that I have to go through during the last part of the year. So, because next time I will try to take it on a higher level, this that I'm doing. So I'm just trying to say this. And 8 was the magazine on Facebook called Swag Over God Magazine. Get in there and like the page and follow the news. Sometimes it comes good news, sometimes it comes some strange news, but it's still news on a whole nother level. So, and we have the blackland.sc that we do a lot of stuff for, me and my friends, and mostly me, who are driving the page. And from this page you can find stuff like Blackland Records, Fashion Goddess, Mastermind, the new video, News Trends Awards, Scandals, Swag Over God or Goddess, the Blackland Clothing, the magazine Sexy Goddess and the Beast, My Open Thoughts to You, top news on the list, the $1 trillion boxing promotion. Of course, I'm a boxer, so I'm building up a boxing company. And then you can find some images where you can find stuff that you can read about that has to do with the stuff that I'm doing. Yes, that was the Blackland magazine, blackland.sc, the blackland.sc, yes, you should follow it. Let's see, what was the next thing we had? To the people who are watching this, who know me, know my struggle, know my life, know my story, my victory and my glorious moments and my less fortunate moments. I want to say the people who support me and talk to me and tell me how they feel and listens to me, I appreciate you very much. And I don't think without some of you, I wouldn't have been the one that I am today. And without all the people who are, not all the people, I'm always exaggerating saying all the people, but without all the people who are working against you, make me stronger. Them I have to thank them too. Because without them, I wouldn't have been the one that I am today. So I thank you, and I thank people who love me and people who hate me and people who appreciate me and people who don't appreciate me. For me, that's very important. That balance in life is very important because nobody can say that everybody loves them. Everybody has a hater somewhere. So I found my haters and I appreciate my haters. Without my haters, I wouldn't have been the one that I am today. So for me, this is very, very important to let you know that for a fact. It doesn't matter if you're racist or fascist or anti-Semitism, anything you want, doesn't matter. It doesn't bother me because the world has gone through a lot of harder problems than I've gone through. So my problems, they're minor compared to the world's large problem that we see today. So that was number 10. 11 is about the boxing. The boxing, what I'm talking about is the boxing is that we are doing a company called the $1 Trillion Boxing Promotion, and we are trying to build up shows around the world in different states and different countries to air our boxers that we believe in can become real world champions. So this is what we are working on the boxing. Of course, I'll be fighting myself. You will see me when it goes down. I don't have a date yet, but we have spoken of some dates and some places where it's not ready yet, but we have the contacts. So that's that. And then we have 12, like the local soldiers. We have a lot of good people in our hood who are standing up to the bad people in the hood. Understand me? You have some good people in your hood, and then you have some bad people in your hood. The good people in your hood are the ones who are helping children, who are supporting what is positive in the hood, the developments in the hood, who are helping the youngsters come up, if they, whatever they do, if they are training boxing or athletes or football or wanting to be an actor or putting them in music videos and stuff, you know, like giving them what I call candies to blomster as a human being, as a person. You know, many youngsters, they want to become big stars. They want to become like they see on YouTube or on TV. They want to do what the grown-ups do. So the people who are helping these people, like Redline are doing in Sweden, for me that's very, very important. And I hope that I'll be doing something like that too. But the guys who are messing up the hood, the guys who are actually doing stuff that is not good to the people who are living in the hood, who has it hard, but you're not giving them the right tools to go forward. You're giving them the wrong tools. These are the people that you need to get out of the hood or the city or the country. These are the people you need to get rid of. So for me, it will be a challenge in the near future to see who these people are and see how I can deal with them myself. So that will be something I'll be doing for myself. But I cannot like help the whole world, but I can do something in my hood. That's something I'll try to do. And 13, we have the new year that's coming. The new year brings in a lot of changes that I've learned. I've seen that, and people don't know that, but for me, new year brings always changes, if it's for the better or the worse. And for me, I always hope for the better. I always look up and pray to the Most High and see if I could get a better year than I had the year before, if I could get better blessings than I had before. That's my wish for this new year. But this show will be different when it comes back. It will come back in a whole different fashion, and it will be, some people will understand it, some people will not understand it, but I'm just trying to show you that I'm not like you. When you do something, you can do it in millions of ways, and this is one of the ways that I will do it, and y'all will see how it will become. So, and the last subject that I had to discuss with you today was that some people on Facebook said something about the 50 Shades of Grey, the movie. I've not seen the 50 Shades of Grey movie because for me to watch these sexual movies, like I saw in the publicity about the movie a long time ago, it was a lot of sex and they were tying each other up and stuff like that. It was very nice scenes. It was all white. I saw some closets, something like that. I remember how I saw it, but it was not the movie that was appealing to me because I was single at that time, and that's something you should watch with your girlfriend or with your lover or mistress or something like that, and you should go home and experiment in bed. That's just how I feel. But there's a story that I don't know about this movie, and people told me to watch it, so I'm gonna go and see where I can see it, and then I'm gonna come back to this 50 Shades of Grey. And they said to me that there's gonna be something, some like follow-up of it. So I'll be waiting for that movie and see who is the actress and who's the actor in that movie and stuff like that. But the movie I'm urging to see is a movie called Arrivals. It's a movie about aliens that I think is very, very, very interesting. The whole alien subject interests me because people ask, are we alone in space, or are we just the only one living in this universe? This is a question that goes through everyone's head from time to time, and for me, this movie will tell me a lot, maybe, or it will just be another movie about aliens like the first Alien movie we saw, or the Predator movie we saw with Arnold Schwarzenegger. All of these movies, I think, has a build-up to something, so we will see. That's just what I wanted to say today. And the Game of Thrones, I love the Game of Thrones. The Game of Thrones is like something really special, how they made it, how they made the chair. I love the chair. It's like, it's so perfect how they made the Game of Thrones. The Crown, I'm watching The Crown now on Netflix. Game of Thrones 6, yes. This is part 6 or part 3, I don't know. I think it's part 6. I think so. 6th episode, I think so. I'll be watching it in near time to come, and I will come back to that. So that's that. That was my show. I wish you a happy new year and blessed years to come. Or no, not years to come. Blessed year to come with you and all your families, friends, and kids, and all of that. That's what I had for today. Thank you for following me on Facebook. Thank you for following me on YouTube. I hope to be, I forgot, we talked about donations. If you want to leave a donation to the Black Lamp or the Swag of a God News or magazine or the Black Lamp production or clothing, you can contact me on Facebook and we can talk about it, how we will do that. But it's just something that I do for myself and the people around me. And I think that it's very important for the people who support me to make them know that I'm very happy of the time they're giving me, sometimes telling me what is good or what is bad or what they like and what they don't like of the stuff that I do. And I respect that a lot. And this flag is...
I will say, nice and green, R&B, it's going down now. Westeros, what up? All my niggas, what up? Black Clan, Stockholm, Sweden,
It's been my life and it been there for a long time. Waited a while so I can get back on track. Incarcerated, 8 years faded, but I still made it. So why you still hate?